Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is a new moon in Aquarius reading for the collective. This is what is going on right now, what energies are in, and I've already pre-shuffled just to save some time. I do want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, supporting my channel. It means so much to me, and I'm so grateful for all your comments, for the subscribers, and for sharing, donating to my channel, and reaching out for a personal reading. So what is this new moon in Aquarius? I have prior shuffled, save that time. The new moon in Aquarius right now, it is forward thinking. Aquarius is the future card. Although there's never a future nor a past, we're always present. But being that we're living in a duality, there's that past, present, future. Aquarius card shows up and says, what is it that you want to bring in the future? What is it that you want? And how are you going to get there? So being free to be who you are right now is crucial and essential to really activating the things that you desire. So imagining what may be possible. What is your vision, your imagination, your reality? Spending time raising your vibration, being high energy. What is lifting you up? Are you lifting you up? Are you around people that are not lifting you up? So new moons are new intentions, setting in new things that are coming in, but being that it's a future card, it is not immediate. It doesn't happen right this very second unless you're already high vibrational and you've been doing all the work and you've been acting as if, and right now you are manifesting all those things that you had prior to this video are now in alignment with. So Aquarius is not about the now moment, but it is about what you are thinking now. What is it you're feeling now? It's a fixed sign. So fixed signs take a while to come into fruition. Also, we have a full moon that I believe is July 23rd, that is in Aquarius. So there's a wrapping up, a culmination, a bringing things towards yourself. So what is it that you need to do? What is it that you are releasing? Where are you spending your time? What is the question? The question is, what is it that you're willing to leave behind? What is it that you want to bring in? It is about focusing on co-creating the life that is right for you. What is that life that is right for you? I have pre-shuffled, and then there's I will do tarot and the Light Seers deck on camera, but I pre-shuffled, so we're going to start right now, and then I will close out with Making Magic, the Star Seed, and also the Divine Doors. So let's go, and let me go one at a time and show you the cards that came out. And then I will give you the overall. So expect a powerful change, new moon eclipse. This is like the Tower card. When this card comes out, it is talking about all the things that you're to expect to come into your life right now, right? So this is not about wishful thinking. The expecting card is saying, you know what? Never mind the past. Life is in every single day. And when this card shows up for you, it's saying this is the time right now for beginnings and the powerful changes that are at work right now. And so whatever thoughts, whatever actions that you're putting in, expect these powerful changes right now. Where are you putting your focus in any direction that is going to take you somewhere that's better than where you have been in this very moment? What is happening for you now? It's happening for you for a reason. So if there's things that are falling out of your life, that Tower moment, if there are things that are no longer a part of your journey, that is the powerful change. The new moon is bringing you that. This is an eclipse of things that were overshadowed, but things that are revealing to yourself at this time. So when you expect something, when you know within your soul, within your gut, that this is what is coming, that is what it's saying. Then we have surrender to the divine, full moon. Again, full moons are about completion. So when we act as if with this powerful change, there are things that are happening for the collective and as an individual right now. So when a relationship breaks up, when a foundation falls apart, expect that change. That change is happening for you to surrender to these powerful changes, because change is constant. And change is something that is going to happen whether you resist it or whether you surrender to it. But the change that goes smoothly is when we surrender to the divine, trusting in that. The next card out we have the card of compassion. This card is saying you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. So it is all about the heart. It is having compassion for these changes. It is having compassion for all your experiences. It is in having compassion for what is left your past experiences to what you're doing now, having compassion for other people, having compassion for humanity. This is not about saving humanity, but this is in regards as you save and raise your own vibration and you have compassion for the changes in surrendering to the divine. This is where the magic happens. So really having that compassion. The next card out, we have hearing messages from spirit. And it says, I am a clear channel for messages from spirit. Yes, so this is anytime that you are dreaming and you wake up and it's like you remember, write it down. If you are seeing numbers as you're driving or on your clock, really look at that. Look those things up. You see animals that show up all the time. These are your spirit animals. You hear a song again and again and again. Spirit is always sending you messages, and it's going to be different for everybody. You may find a feather, you may find a coin, you may find 1111 on your clock, or 222, or 333, or 444, again and again and again. These are all messages, but that message is for you to be in silence. So when we go within, and also a card of meditation. So how do you hear spirit? It's not through the chatter, it's not through the noise. It is through really quieting that chatter, quieting the mind, and listening to your own spirit. Your own spirit is talking to you. So when we silence the fear, when we let go of control, when we surrender to the divine, we can best hear these beautiful messages that the divine is sending out. The next card out is flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. Yes, so when you are surrendering to the divine, you're freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself from the things that you have kept yourself stuck to. So these, again, are energies. Where are you hanging on? What is it that you're hanging on to? Are you not trusting in spirit? Are you not trusting in the co-creation of life? What is it that you need to free yourself from? So what I'm seeing is that a lot of you are really allowing this freedom. How do you fly free? By dancing, by really raising your vibration, by laughing, by taking things lightly and not taking things so seriously, by saying yes to life. And this is the way where we find our wings. This is where we find the ability to really soar. And it's saying to really explore life. Life, you've meant to come to this planet so you can really come into a place of freedom. So when you're choosing life on your terms, when you're clearing out the mental and the emotional fog and you move beyond those situations that you have outgrown, now you have surrendered those things. And here is also when you're placing now yourself, instead of placing other people, not needing other people to do things for you. This is in regards to what brings you freedom. So you're really freeing yourself right now with these energies is really surrendering to the divine, having compassion for your journey. The next card out is in relationships. So for a lot of people is in regards to relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. Yes, we also bring people. We have contracts with people. That's the flower of life here. And this is saying have compassion for all your relationships and really come out of that place, because every relationship that comes into our life is here to teach us. It's working for you. It's not here to work against you. This is a time where relationships are your greatest teachers. They're your greatest lessons. And when you can really understand that, when you can understand that every relationship that the divine brings is to bring you closer to that freedom that you're seeking. Those are the powerful changes that come. That is when this door comes and says, expect powerful change. Why? Because it's the three-dimensional, it's the life, it's all the relationships, it's all the people that we're drawn to that come to us, but they all come to us for a reason. Relationships come to us because we're vibrating, we're in the same energy field as certain relationships. And you may say, but why that person come in and it was so much pain or so much hurt, and so, but it's because you brought that in. You brought that in for your own lesson, for your own understanding, for your own growth. Because when anybody appears in your life, you are to really resolve something. It shows you something that is unresolved within you. That person is just showing up by contract prior to your incarnation on this planet. So you can really see, you can really help each other. So we incarnate to help each other learn other lessons. And even though sometimes it may seem that it's so painful and it's just grueling, or you keep repeating a pattern, it's saying that once you learn that lesson, then guess what happens? That person, that relationship fades away. People come into your life for a reason, for a season, and some come for a lifetime. The next card out is change. Yes, so your relationships are changing. The way you see your own connection with people are changing. I understand that nothing can grow and evolve without movement. Life is all about change. Every minute, every nanosecond, we shift vibrations. So this is really saying, trust in these powerful changes. Really listen to your own soul, to your own spirit. Expect that powerful change. But when we expect something, we don't hang on to it. You want to surrender it to the divine and really have compassion for all the relationships that you had, because they too are souls having a human experience. They too are here by design, by you, to come in so they can have their own growth. Whether they do or not, it's not up to you to change them or to force change upon your relationships, but rather have compassion and free yourself from relationships that are holding you down. It is just for you to see it. What lessons are you learning? What have you gained? What is the knowledge that is coming to you? What is somebody projecting? What are you projecting? What is being mirrored back to you? The next card out is the card of self-esteem. This card says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Absolutely. So what does that mean? What this card is saying, you know what? You have to believe in yourself. Sometimes people come in to trigger that part of you that is hurting. And this is the time that it says, are you trapped in your ego with the self-esteem? What is it trying to say to you? Is it saying that you're not good enough? Is it saying that your dreams aren't worthy? Is it saying that that love that you're seeking doesn't come, or that house, or whatever it is? And it's saying, don't go to that place. This is a time where you too have a unique perspective. You too have something to share. Believe in yourself. Come back to yourself. Know that you came on this planet in order for you to really shine, but you can't unless you really raise your vibration and really believe in yourself, because you know what? Life is a school. Everyone in your life is here to teach you. You didn't come to this planet by accident. You came here because you chose to come here. You chose to come here to vibrate higher into a place where you understand that you are the co-creator of your own life. You're a treasure chest filled with incredible gifts and insights. Now it's the time to celebrate that part of you and to come out of that energy. I'm just going to move these. I'm hoping that you can see these cards. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, but that's, just listening to the message. And then we have courage. The card of courage shows up and says, I live life passionately and courageously. So yes, absolutely, the Leo card, right? Living from the heart. This is the time to really take courage towards the things that you desire, to raise your vibration, to allow a change to happen. Are you trapped in ego? Are you stuck in your past relationships? Are you not allowing yourself to fly free and to release these things? Did relationships make you feel shitty about yourself? Did you make somebody else feel that way? Again, these are all lessons. Learn the lessons, because we've come here to experience that, and it takes courage. It takes courage to move through these things. The next card out, I have author. So it says you have a book inside you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. And this is, again, what story are you saying? With the Aquarius, now remember, it's a future card. So whatever you're scripting, whatever you're saying, whatever you're writing, whatever you're telling your friends about, whatever you're talking about, that's the book you're writing. That's the same thing, the same shit again. And you're going to say, well, Ra, I did this. Well, but here it is. You are the author. You are the actor. You are the director. You're the one with the pen in your hand, and spirit is guiding you. There is guidance here. And over here, where does it say? With spirit. Spirit is here with you. Surrender to the divine because you are being guided. So author is like when we're scripting something, acting as if it's already happened. If some of you want to write a book, some of you want to change that story. It's all about change. It comes from self-esteem. So there can be, I'm not good enough. So you want to change that story. You are good enough. You are worthy. You are powerful. Everything beautiful is happening for you now. How are these beliefs of lack and low self-esteem keeping you safe? How are these beliefs keeping you from moving forward? Are your beliefs true? Can you be 100% true that you can't do things? If you can't, then let that shit go because it's keeping you safe. That's the ego's job, is to block you. So when you wake up and you do creative writing, or when you really sit and you script and you act as if, look up what scripting is. That is really writing things in complete detail about the things that you want to bring in and really bring that out. Make this the story of your life. You are the co-creator. Nothing is happening to you. Everything is designed by you. The next card out is music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So some of you may want to write songs. Some of you, in listening to music, you really elevating the creative part of yourself. So what music are you listening to? Are you listening to the music that, my dog ran away and my girlfriend left me and it's that country song? Or are you listening to music of like 432 hertz and, different hertz music to where it elevates you? It really helps you to elevate yourself. Music is crucial, is essential to the soul. It's like, it's like chanting. So when we do for energy work, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, that is a vibration. Music is vibration. So what vibration are you bringing in? So it's really asking you, as you are scripting, as you are writing, as you are co-creating with spirit, you really elevate yourself because music helps you elevate, and hence it really helps your own self-esteem and your relationship. What is your relationship to music? What is your relationship with the story that you're telling? With the archangels, I have listened with Manjushri, I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering that. So listening, again, it goes back to hearing messages from spirit. What do you also listen to? What kind of music? What kind of words? Who are you surrounding yourself? Are you surrounding yourself with people that say, oh, that person, what an ass, or I can't believe that happened to you? And instead of people that empower you, instead of people that say, what lessons did you learn? And also, are you listening to your own inner wisdom? Are you listening to the words of the past, of the ego, of the broken, of the pain? Are you repeating those things? Is that what you're listening to? Are you listening to the words that you are saying? Are you listening? Who are you around? What are these people saying to you? Are you listening to spirit? Are you listening to your desires, to your wants, your needs? The next card out, we have soulmate in reverse. And this is a beautiful card when it comes out in its reversal. Again, this card comes and says, it is time for you to recognize all the souls that have come into your life. This is not a time for you to sit in a place of feeling shitty about yourself. But this is saying, every relationship, like I was saying here, it comes to you by design, by you, by contract, because relationships come. And this in reverse is a relationship. It's that pain. It brought you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with this gift that helps you see your patterns, that helps you see your old stories that don't serve you anymore. This is the time where somebody comes in, but it's coming in to bring you to that place of pain and brokenness. Why? So you can heal them. The person is called for a sacred task with this card coming in its reversal. It's here to help you learn. It's here to help you grow. And I know that when we're in it, we don't feel that way. But again, what music? Are you listening to the music? Are you listening to the things that you say in regards to your relationships? Are you not looking at the reason why somebody came in? Are you stuck in the why did this happen to me? That is a victim mentality rather than what is the gift in this? Look into the mirror. That you will only see what you're going to see is the change that this has brought you. What you will see is what Spirit was trying to tell you, is the story that you've been telling yourself, because every relationship is a chapter. is a page in your book. Really look at how every relationship has brought change. Did you resist change? Did you go with change? Every relationship that has come, did you have compassion for the other person? Do you have compassion with yourself? The next card out is Unfinished Symphony. So again, it's the same thing. What do you need to make amends to? What are you still sitting on top of? What are you not letting things end? Unfinished symphony. What is it that you want to create that you put on the side? Where is it that you're not seeing what needs completion? What needs letting go? What is it that you're still hanging on to? Look at this again. Music. I'm really picking up right now, really in raising your vibration when it comes to music, because the stories that you tell yourself, this is when you have lack of closure in something, and it's now time for you to really look at all the lessons so you can complete this story, so you can bring it to a completion of that cycle, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in your projects, whatever it is. There's a lesson and the skill for you to really understand the lesson. So this is saying, before you move forward, it's time that you come to terms with what has happened and where you are now in regards to the story that you keep telling yourself, and not to resist change, and to really come into a place of acceptance and to take inventory of the things that you are just not looking at, the things that you are suppressing. And it's all about moving on. But I know that in moving on from a relationship, so for some of you, you are not able to, or it's been very challenging for you to move on for your relationships, still feeling that you need closure, that you need that final conversation for you to move on. And for some of you, if you can't send love and light, really reflect on what is past, so that the symphony can finally end on a higher note, so you can expand. So this is, really what is unresolved in regards to your relationships. What do you keep saying? Write about it, script about it, so you can see it. From my twin flame journey, we have experiences. Know when it's over and time for a new one. Yes, Aquarius is all about, what is it that you want to bring in? It's the future card. We're all here to have experiences, and we have experiences in our relationships and the story that we tell. And relationships bring change. The changes in perspective, the changes within you, the changes in what it is that is being projected and coming back to you. Know when it's time to shift that energy. Know when it's time to let things go. Know when it's time to bring it to its completion with these cards. And don't stay in that energy that keeps you as a victim, because life is about experiences. You came for the experiences, and become conscious, become spiritually awakened. Anytime you go into that place of the unconscious, recognize it, grab it, bring yourself back, and really awaken yourself to realizing that your spirit having a human experience. You've come to earth for the experiences. It's designed by you. Nothing is happening to you. Everything is happening for you. Raise your vibration. Really look at the energy that you are holding and the story that you're telling. Fear. I was afraid of the truth. So there's people, that fear, false evidence appearing real. And I'm just going to grab something. I grabbed this book, and it's called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. And I love this book. It's a great book. And yes, it is. This is about really looking at what is false evidence appearing real, what future events are already ruined, and, F everything and run. So it's really looking at these fears. Again, do that homework that I gave you. And is it 100% true? What is this belief? Can you be 100% true that this fear is real? Can you give evidence on that? How is this fear keeping you safe? Can you let go of this fear? And what are the turnarounds within this fear? What can you put in instead of the fear? Can you really look at how fear is blocking you? Can you look at your relationships and how you showed up? And this is what this energy is talking about, really bringing yourself into new experiences. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Absolutely. We have flying free over here. We have so many cards. And so I did have the card Flying Free, if I can find it. And that card too is talking about, allowing yourself to be free. This is the card of freedom. You're already free. You're only a prisoner of your own mind. So take control of yourself. This is your life. You are the co-creator. You are the master. Master your mind and free yourself from the chatter. Free yourself from the past experiences. Start to look at things from a different viewpoint. Get higher. Go on a mountaintop. If you're looking at things from the ground perspective, is going to look different when you climb the mountain. Now you're looking at things from a higher place. Now you get to see things from another place where you can free yourself from your past experiences. The next card, a lot of you are going through separation, or you've already in a place of separation, but all these things are a blessing. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Why is that? So you can consciously awaken to what you're listening to what you're vibrating, where you have compassion, where you're not letting things go. What messages are you receiving? What story are you to clear? What story are you writing? And where are you resisting change? If you're just staying in that place of, he left me, and you're talking to everybody about it, you're recreating it. You're not going to move forward unless you let it go, unless you bring compassion, send love and light, hold love in your heart. The next card out. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. If any of you are in any new relationships and same things are happening, pay attention. Your inner is your guidance. It lets you know when something is on and when something is off. And as you're creating, are you creating? Pay attention to the red flags. Are you creating from a place of, that won't happen for me, or that's going to take a long time? That is not being in high vibration. That is being in low vibration. Or I'm never going to meet somebody. The next guy is going to hurt me like the last guy. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Change your story. The next card out is awakening. Again, yeah, so it says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. This is all about Aquarius age. This is about, what does your future self look like? Is your future self higher in vibration? What is your future self? If there's something your future self wants to tell you, what is that message? Go within, hear your spirit's message. The next card out is Earth School. Yes, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Earth is a school. We came here to learn. We are students and teachers. But first, you must become the student so you can then learn what it is that you want to teach because of your experience, because you outgrew, because you learned, because you expanded consciousness, because you woke up, because now you're detached. You're not hung on to the old experiences as painful, but now you're seeing the blessings in everything. Earth is a school. You will leave this planet with your experiences. What experiences do you want to experience now? And then we have wish upon a star. Yes, so look at how dearly she's wishing. It's like when you toss a coin in the well, you don't sit there and see where that coin, you don't sit there until it manifests. You toss it and then you let it go. When you're sitting and making a wish upon your desires, you're making a wish because it's very Aquarian, right? Because without a shadow of the doubt that this is coming true. You don't hang on to when is it going to happen, but rather knowing that it's coming because it is your wish. And if you're in alignment with your wish of now how it's going to happen or when is it going to happen, that's not up to you. That's up to the universe. When this card is like, again, you're here for the lesson. So if some things have not manifested, what vibration, what are you listening to? What story you keep telling yourself? So this is all about, letting the things go, letting the how go, walking away from the how, really understanding that the universe does its part. Your part is to become in alignment with your own desires. Your part is to allow your dreams and to become playful with your wishes, with your own different realities. This is in creating a new reality. But you can't create a new reality from an old mindset, from the old story. But you can from the wisdom. You can from new experiences. This life is a game. You're in a matrix. This is your hologram. So this is the game of life. Learn how to play the game of life by knowing how the universe responds to your wishes. Next card out, what you want wants you. Yes, again, absolutely. So whatever it is that you're desiring, if you want to write that book, if you want that relationship wants you. whatever it is that you are asking for, it also wants you, but you have to believe in that and then really releasing it. Like I said, it's in like scripting something. So this is asking you, do you dare to believe in what it is that you want with this card showing up? So it's not that universe is denying you. This is a beautiful healing message card that shows up and says, hey, listen, start with what you know. What do you want to do right now? Say right now you want to write a book. Start with that. I want to write a book. So start with that. So what are the steps you take in writing? You start automatic writing. You look into how to write a book, how to put chapters together. I want to have a relationship, a soulmate. So, but that's not enough, because I want to have a soulmate. Be careful what you put out there. My soulmate, scripted. What is your soulmate like? He, she is beautiful, kind, loving. We walk together. I love the way he smells. Really get into it. Really script it as though you're already having it. Make that conscious connection. Become conscious of what you're creating. We have the Sun card. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. The Sun card is all about expansion, illumination, really coming into a place of really realizing it's about the sun. It is about really looking at everything that is new, becoming childlike. And some of you really go out and get that sun. 20 minutes a day is really good for you. It really helps you become energized and really open yourself up. The sun is all about new beginnings, giving birth to a whole new life. So when you're giving birth to what you want, when you're wishing things and you're releasing them, when you realize that you are in school, that Earth is a school, when you realize the messages that you're seeking, yes, tarot is guidance. We're here to guide you. We love you. I love you. I'm here to also show you how you can manifest the outcome of the life that you want by helping you awaken to your true self, a spirit having a human experience. You have guides, angels, ancestors, galactic family, soul family, earth family that is here to help you ascend. So break the past and come into what? To your heart. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. It is all about the heart. Meditate on green. Put your hand on your heart. Go out in nature. If something doesn't feel right in your heart, really know that. Trust it. Trust the messages that you're receiving. It's about expansion of the heart, because the mind's job is to keep you in fear base, in its ego. It's designed to do that. So whatever you've been feeding the mind, if it's not in alignment with the heart, it's going to come up and really throw shit on it. So it's like, come from your heart space. It's all about love. When you send love and light to your relationship, send love and light to the things you want. Hold love, vibrate love. Love is all there is. Let's pull some tarot and let's bring this to what is going on. Okay, so cards want to come out. Look at that. So I'm going to see these two cards first. Okay, look at this. Come out of that. 8 of Swords, trapped in fear. So this is exactly what it is. Let go of feeling like you're trapped in fear. Let go of that. Again, fear. I was afraid of the truth. So when you get to take responsibility for your own truth and what you have projected and the thoughts you've been thinking, what you're really doing, you're having compassion for everybody else on your journey, and you're releasing yourself, realizing that the thoughts you're having is you having those thoughts. So when you can release yourself from the bondage of that, then you are free. And the card freedom came twice in this reading. Realize that yes, you are free. Free yourself from your mind. Free yourself from an old way of thinking, from an old way of being, right? So this is really saying, here we go. And then we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands says, the past is the past. This is the world that you're creating. Are you willing now to step into your future? Are you willing to take a road that you haven't traveled to? Are you willing to take a risk on you based upon the knowledge that you're learning, based on this newness, based on a new way of thinking, based on a new way of being? The next card out is the Magician. You are the co-creator of your life. You're always co-creating. Whatever life you have right now is because you created it. So if you want something to change, you are to realize that you are the magician of your life. You have all the tools you need, mental clarity, coming from a place of your psychic ability, from love, really grounding yourself, and then using that fire, the passion to create. It's the magician. The magician is the creator of life. Let's grab a few more. Tower. And the Tower shows up. Like I said, expect a powerful change. This is the epiphany. This is your aha moment. Your foundation is to crumble. And when this foundation of the old self, of the mental old chatter, of what you had created, of the separation, of the anxiety, allow it, because you can't hang on to an old foundation and ask for the things that you want. You're not a vibrational match to these things. So it's asking you to beat this, to come out of negativity, to come out of the old belief systems, to come out of the things that have held you bondage, the things that have controlled you, the codependencies, your addictions, whatever it is saying it's time to raise your vibration. You know, anything that holds you down, it's time to shift it. How do we connect with spirit? By having higher energetic foods, raising our vibration, not drinking, using drugs, alcohol, smoking, and sugar, and all of these things. So the things that are you're codependent on are the things that are being released in this new life. And what a beautiful, beautiful message. And I'll take just, wow. And this is about, you're not doing it alone. There are people here to help you. It's about recognizing your community. There's people that are going to fall out, but as those people fall out in this new frequency, new people come in. So really know that this is in regards to you knowing that, really realizing what you want wants you. And then we have, I'll pull one more card after this. This is in regards to celebrating life. This is that connection, divine feminine, divine masculine. That's really recognizing that twin flame, that soulmate you're seeking is you. And as you know that, as you shift this, you will come into contact with that vibration of love, with that vibration of oneness, with that vibration of wholeness. All you have to do is walk away from the things that are emotionally no longer fulfilling, because there is a bigger plan. There is a bigger picture. It's okay. Look at all your past and really send love and light. There's nothing wrong with what has happened. Just realize that everything that has happened was designed for you, and it was here to help you expand. And I'll do one more card from this deck. And let's see, Six of Swords, moving on to better waters and to better lands. And I love that. Yes, the universe, again, Three of Cups. You are so supported. You are so loved. There's a soul family here for you. Look at that at the bottom of the deck. I have also here, we have, sorry, and I had a card that fell on the floor. I'll get it in a minute. So we have the Magician, again, where you put your focus, that is where you're creating. Intend it and put your gaze upon that. Know that you are the co-creator. So if your focus is on lack and is on separation and is on pain, you will recreate that. Put your focus into you are supported, you are loved. The universe is offering you something solid here. Take it, be the fool, and take a leap of faith. And look at that. And it's okay. It's okay. Realize your confidence and your worth and your value. Look at all your relationships and pass them. Don't bring them on this new journey with you. Don't bring the pain. Realize every relationship was a mere reflection of the vibration that you were holding within you, so you can expand, so you can move forward, so you are free. And Four of Wands wanted to come out one more time, so I'm going to now pull a star seeds message. And that Four of Wands is celebration. Is, you know, if you came out of a relationship, you know, now it's asking you to look at yourself, your confidence. You have everything that you need in birthing a beautiful new life, and it's telling you to trust it. Really trust that. And most of all, be patient with yourself. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Again, this is not waiting for your dreams to manifest. This is in realizing that you are scripting it. And as you hold your vibration and you change your thinking and you shift the way you see your life and all your experiences, you become that vibrational match to that which you are experiencing. And then we have Earth. Ask the element of Earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. Yes, it's very, very, during these times, is to go out in nature. Spend time in nature and really ground yourself, because that is the lower chakra. That is your base chakra. So base chakra is around on fight or flight. Really ground yourself when it's not healed. And then we have fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elements to achieve your goals. Like I said, we all have guides. We all have them. And when you go out in nature, actually, you hear these messages. And a final card, let's see, look at that at the bottom of the deck, 1111. Numbers in doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Absolutely. 1111. This is the card of awakening. This is the code. Really look at it. When you see this card, that card is the vibration. That is the card. This is the door that says you are ready for this awakening. You are ready for this manifestation. You're ready to go through a new door. In this new door, it says here, birth. So this card says, another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. Absolutely. You know what? We take steps. We go through new doors. Life is about experiences. It's about raising your vibration. And there's that birth and death. So know what part of your life right now needs to die so you can live again, so you can live new, so you can live with this co-creation. And as we're creating something new, an angel, look at that, how beautiful. As you're living in this vibration, just know that your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. You are not alone. You are so loved. And just know that it's up to you to change your vibration. It's up to you to look at your belief system. It's up to you to script what it is that you want and acting as if you already have it. And then releasing it and being in attitude of gratitude. It's about new experiences. What new experience? Aren't you sick and tired of that same old thought, that same old belief, the same old things? If you're not sick and tired yet, then you're not ready, and that's okay. There's more shadow work to do, and it's in that shadow where you really get to see your own fears so you can expand and you can come into this place of alignment. And when you do come into this place of alignment, then you really get to see this beautiful aspect of yourself, and you become the Fool, and you take that journey into this new world and expansion. And here at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius wanted to show up. Star, hard times are over. I had the plane as well, and I just shuffled it. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. That's the Star card. This is Aquarius. Aquarius is what is possible. Now, all you have to do is become a vibrational match to that which is possible and release it. Sending you much love, much light. Until next time, namaste.